this message is going to be for the sign of Gemini. I'm getting something about in the background. So what this feels like to me is some of you could be rather distant from someone right now. Could be physically, maybe you live long distance, could be emotionally. They could live in the same home, but you're just, somebody's distant. Either they are or you are. Someone's emotionally distant, you know, and whoever is distant, the other person is thinking they're not interested in me, or they've lost interest in me, they're losing interest in me, they don't want me anymore. Why don't they don't want me anymore if you're actually not together? Maybe they never wanted me to begin with. It's like someone's being very negative. All because you just kind of are distant. Maybe you're not distant for any particular reason. Maybe you are. Maybe you are losing interest. Maybe you already have. Maybe you, I don't know. Maybe you just want to be single. I don't know who this person is to you. Some of you it's not romantic, but I think it is for a lot of you. Or there was like some sort of something there. But I feel like someone's, you know, you've pulled away. I'll say it's you. I think in your mind, now, this doesn't have to be your story, you know, but whoever I'm picking up on, if this is you, that you're distant from someone, or if they're distant from you, whoever, it's because someone's wanting an individual who's going to make major moves. Someone's like got really high standards here, and there's nothing wrong with it. Someone's like, look, I've been through a lot, and I'm kind of doing my own thing now. And I'm not saying I have super unrealistic expectations, but I do have something I'm looking for. And right now, I'm not really feeling like I'm getting that from you. And that's rough. You know, that could be really hard for somebody to hear. Maybe they're not hearing that, but they sense it. They sense that another is not even interested in them, doesn't want what they have to offer, like that type vibe. And if this is someone who's with somebody, like maybe you're not, maybe you're single watching this, but someone connected to your energy, they're with someone, and their partner could be feeling like they're losing interest in them, maybe because they've been together so long, or maybe because I don't know, they think maybe because of children, maybe because of the weight or something. Like someone's kind of thinking their partner's losing interest in them. If this is someone who's together, or maybe it's because their partner is like always wanting to like invite other people over or into the bedroom, or always wants to be at work late, or I don't know, always has to be drunk, always has to be high, always has to be on something. Like someone just feels like their partner is really distant from them, doesn't come to bed when they do anymore, always just wants to go to sleep. Something about the intimacy, I don't know, something here to do with like something's changing, and I don't know, or something's changed. So let's not put this whole message together, right? Let's separate it, because the two scenarios will make a difference. If someone's in a relationship currently, there's definitely a person here who the other can pick up on a little bit of distance here. You know what I mean? Or maybe it's just their own fucking insecurities. Maybe someone's not really distant, but they're fucking tired. Maybe somebody is tired, or they are focused on some sort of life goals, and maybe they feel like their partner isn't as focused on these life goals or something, and so they're kind of like, I don't know, maybe someone does feel like they wish their partner would, you know, have the same kind of enthusiasm or have the same drive and ambition in life, really, you know, like not be the same person, but fucking, you know what I mean? Someone may not be happy with a partner here. You know, they may be with them, but that doesn't mean they're fucking happy. You know what I mean? You can smile in a picture all day. You can laugh and cut up all day, but what's on the inside is the truth. Someone here maybe just kind of, you know, doing their thing, I guess you could say. I mean, I guess they get super unsatisfied enough, they'll figure out how to change their situation, whether it's open up and be honest with their partner, or continue to live a lie and restrict themselves. We got restricted in another video, but I can't remember who had that. Cancer, maybe? Anyway, so I also get that maybe we have someone who's in a relationship here and they may feel controlled by their partner. Like they really can't have the freedom to do the things that they want. Like someone's got a really suffocating, controlling partner here, or they feel they do, no judgment, but someone feels they do. And it's because like they don't feel they have the freedom to do something that they want to do, whether it's for taking drugs, drink, I don't know, have certain friends, wear certain clothes, have certain freedom without having to answer to this person 24/7 or them being stuck up their ass. Like someone just feels like they have a parent instead of a partner. Like, you know, maybe they feel like they have a partner because they fuck them, but like they still feel like they have someone they have to check in with or something like that. That's not for everybody, but I definitely get that. And my legs started shaking, my right leg. So it's like somebody could even have a little bit of anxiety from who they're with and they may not even know it. But like if they sat back and realized that they had to be fucked up every time they're with them, like every time, you know, that's a huge sign. That's a huge fucking sign. Or that you can't do something for, you know, you can't do something, whatever it is, without them feeling some type of way about it. That's not fucking healthy. So someone may be in an unhealthy relationship here, or, you know, involved with a person who has got an unhealthy attachment to them and they don't realize it. For the majority, I feel like this could be someone who's dealing with a person and you're kind of on the outside of this. Now, hell, it may not be, it may be two people. Let's say you and another person are going to come together, but then y'all both got people who can't fucking let you go. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you may even be, someone here is about to meet somebody if they haven't already. But it's like the people that are involved in y'all's lives or were involved in y'all's lives before the two of y'all meet or met, maybe y'all just met, it's like, boy, those energies are just fucking annoying. It's like, I don't know what that is. No, that's not the case. And it's new and like you already met somebody new. Someone here feels like the other person's not interested because they're distant. They don't talk as much anymore or at all. They stay to themselves. Maybe this is because somebody wants to be pursued harsh. Maybe they want somebody who's going to come after them and be like, hey, I got you. I'll take care of you. You know what I mean? You ain't got to worry about another boo-boo. Maybe someone knows exactly what they want and they just, you know, they don't have to ask somebody for what they want. They just want it to be present. They want it to be there. The right one, they'll know when the right one comes along. Maybe this is you. You'll be like, I know when the right one comes along. They'll take the initiative. And maybe you haven't had anyone really take the initiative. Maybe they've taken a little bit of initiative, but you don't want someone who just stops at that. They want you to finish taking the reins. No, honey, I need you to lead. Lead. Take me. Others of you, there could be someone who, they feel like you don't care if they're really around or not. If it's a new connection, someone's like, yeah, we connected, but now I feel like they could care less they ever met me. You know? That may not be true, but someone feels that way. Or if someone's in a relationship here, they may be like, I feel like Gemini or Gemini crosswatcher, I feel like they don't even care about me. Like, they wouldn't even care if I wasn't even gone. Why? Because you spent a fucking weekend to yourself, because you spent a couple of hours with a friend, because you are a recluse and you want them to fucking take action and be a, you know, you want somebody who's a man, something like that. Or I don't know, there's a million different reasons, right? Like maybe you did something or you've done something in your relationship or whatever. And it just wasn't something that they liked. Like maybe you didn't answer the fucking phone. Maybe you didn't text them back right away, so someone's like freaking the fuck out, you know? If you're in a relationship, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It's not for everybody. Clearly you'll know if it's you. Your partner is insecure as fuck. Very. And it's gonna get on your nerves. I think it already is, but you haven't told them that yet. And you're pulling away a little. Like, you know what I mean? There's something they do that's fucking annoying and suffocating to you in some way. Like, you are more of a freedom type person, and you will not be controlled by anyone. And maybe you feel like somebody trying to control you here, and you're like, wait a second. And maybe you allowed it for a little bit, but you're like, I am gonna have to get out of this because I don't like it at all. Well, they feel this, and it's making them very insecure. But then there's also like a side of them on the inside where it's like, well, fine, fuck you too. But they're not doing anything. They're not like cheating or anything because they don't want you to leave. But I think some of you may be wanting to leave somebody who's controlling as fuck, and you may be just waiting on your ticket out. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. Let's look at some of the lyrics. I think I'm gonna be sad. I think it's today. The girl that's driving me mad is going away. What did I fucking say? She said that living with me is bringing her down. She would never be free when I was around. I fucking said it. What did I say? Somebody's getting out of there. So this is a relationship that's on the rocks. Maybe someone drinks too much here. Maybe someone's drinking, sends somebody over the edge, or maybe someone just stays fucked up all the time. And it's like, okay, I like getting fucked up, but not all the time, you know? I also hear that. Now, we also have someone, like, let's say this is not someone who's with an individual, but it's like a newer connection, but someone's kind of pulled away. Well, someone's pulled away because they're like, they got the ticket to. You know, it's like, if you want me, then make more of an action towards me. Otherwise, my ticket is my freedom here. I'm still single. You haven't made a move. So, you know what I mean? Until you do, and I know you're serious, you're just like everybody else. So, bye. It's something like that. Like, someone's dead serious here. I think someone's like, you know, yeah. They have a ticket to ride, and they're going to ride the gup on out of there. Ooh, I bleep myself. All right, here we go. Let's read a little bit more, and then we'll go. I don't know why she's riding so high. She ought to think twice. She ought to do right by me. Before she gets to saying goodbye, she ought to think twice. She ought to do right by me. Honey, my baby don't care. My baby don't care. My baby don't care. She got to do right by me. I gotta do what now? I don't know. I feel like somebody, what are they, your manager? Are they your daddy? You know, some of you, I don't know. I feel like somebody took daddy to a whole nother level here. Like, you maybe call somebody your daddy, you know what I'm saying? But they're not really your fucking daddy at the end of the day. Maybe even some of y'all, your own daddy wasn't even a daddy. Gonna let your fucking man be your daddy. You may call him that to make them feel good, to pump up their ego. But ultimately, at the end of the day, you already know you're your own daddy. How many times have you be your own daddy, wipe your own fucking tears, hold your own hair when you're puking? Okay? Go to your own daddy-daughter dance by yourself, watching everybody else dance with their daddies. Okay? They're like a daddy. Somebody may even prey on, no, I'm not saying they did this, but somebody may have preyed on somebody that they knew had daddy issues or something so that they could be the number one and only and just kind of get away with shit. You know what I mean? Maybe this is someone who felt like they had this type of power that somebody needed, but then at the end of the day, they've abused this, you know? And somebody actually is more free than another person thinks they are. Like, somebody may think that they like to be, you know, controlled and suffocated and all this, but on this one-on-one time, but someone now is kind of aching to have their freedom, and another person feels this, and it's making them feel very insecure. They realize they're not the daddy. You are not the father. Goodbye. Someone's calling their freedom back. They're calling their power back to them. If this is a new connection, someone's going their own way and another person feels it, and it's because this individual, they expected this person to make more of a move. It's like, if you want me, then pursue me. I need you to know that you have your shit together. Like, maybe someone does have high standards here. This could be you, right? Crosswatcher or Gemini, and you're like, I don't want someone who doesn't have their own stability now. Like, I want to be, let's say you're feminine. I talked about this in another video. You want to be able to be the feminine. You don't want to have to be the masculine and the feminine. Otherwise, what's the fucking point? You might as well get a good dildo. Okay? You don't want to have to do both. You've already had to do that. So if you see somebody who comes in and they're not already coming to the table with, this is what I'm looking for in my life. You know, this is kind of what I have to offer in case we ever were to fall for each other and go down that road. I can provide these things for you. But did they do that? No. This isn't someone who did that. They just kind of watched you walk on by, and now they're like, did I lose their interest? And it's like, oh, I didn't even know that you cared, because you're just kind of sitting there and didn't really do anything. So some of you may feel like you gave someone an opportunity or a couple of opportunities to really, like, pursue harder, but it's like people these days just give up so easy, you know? And if you're in a relationship, I'm going to say it again, or if this isn't you, someone else is in a relationship with somebody who's a control freak. And it's like, maybe there's going to be some sort of break. Someone may take a break in the near future here. Maybe you're on a break. And after that break or during that break, someone's going to freak the fuck out. Because they're going to be like, and even if the break isn't like, oh, we're taking a romantic break, like an actual, you know, we need a break from each other. Maybe it's just like a break, like a normal one. Like, you go to fucking work, right? Someone's going to, like, hyperventilate. Someone's going to freak the fuck out. Because they're like, oh my God, having separation anxiety. Because they're so codependent on someone. And they're thinking, oh my God, during this break, are you going to fall for someone else? Are you going to leave me? Are you going to, people going to plant seeds in your head and you're going to, But all right, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.